You will learn more deeply if you group similar ideas. Have you ever felt overwhelmed at learning lists of information? When you try to recall the list, you oftentimes remember either things at the beginning or the end of the list, but sometimes things in the middle have just evaporated. The problem is your brain has no meaningful way to hold on to this information. To solve this, I want you to look for meaningful similarities between ideas, and then create 2 or 3 groups around these ideas. This way, you have to remember the groups rather than the ideas. By remembering those groups, you will automatically remember the ideas. For example, if we're learning parts of the brain, you could say, oh, these parts of the brain, they're in the front of the brain. These parts are in the back. But this doesn't help us to understand the brain. We want to group ideas in ways that facilitate understanding. This could be by function. We could say these 3 parts have to do with processing information from our senses. And then we say these other parts have to do with motion in response to the information we get from our senses. Here, our basic groups are input and output. All I have to remember are those 2 things, and everything else attached to it will arise by itself.